Today we're going to talk about sports teams and agile teams and what they have in common. I'm a big sports fan. I do like agile as well. So in this video, I'm going to provide an analogy that might help you understand the differences or the parts of Scrum through a sports team analogy. So I hope all of you enjoy this video as much as I took to make it. See you on the field. Let's go play ball.
Imagine being on a sports team, perhaps football, where everyone has a unique role, yet everyone's working towards a common goal: scoring more points than the opposing team. Now, let's take it a step further. Picture the quarterback, the one calling the plays, much like a scrum master guiding the team, or the wide receiver who's responsible for catching the ball and making those all-important touchdowns. Just like a developer in the Scrum team, catching tasks and turning them into finished products. Think about the coach, observing from the sidelines, strategizing and adjusting the game plan, a mirror image of the product owner in a Scrum environment. Each player, each role, is crucial to the team's success, and the same goes for a Scrum team. Every individual, with their unique skills and roles, brings something to the table, all working in unison to achieve the collective objective. Now, replace that football with a project, and the points with your project goals. Congratulations, you're now thinking like a Scrum team. So how does this Scrum team work? Well, in sports, we have game plans and strategies, right? In Scrum, we call this the sprint. Now imagine you're the coach of a football team. Before each match, you devise a game plan. You study the opponent, set goals, and determine the best strategies to score more points. This is essentially what a sprint is in Scrum. It's a set period of time where specific work has to be completed and made ready for review. Just as a quarterback might have a set number of plays to execute during a game, a Scrum team has a list of tasks to complete during a sprint. This list is known as the sprint backlog, and it's the playbook for the team. But here's where Scrum and sports really sync up. You know how a coach might call a timeout to change the game plan based on how the game is going? They analyze what's working and what's not, and make adjustments. That's exactly what happens at the end of a sprint. The team holds what's called a sprint review and a sprint retrospective. In the sprint review, the team shows off what they've completed during the sprint. Think of it as the highlight reel after a game. It's a chance to show off the touchdowns, the completed tasks, and celebrate the team's hard work. The sprint retrospective, on the other hand, is like a team meeting after the game. It's where the team reflects on the past sprint. They discuss what went well, what didn't, and how they can improve in the next sprint. It's all about learning from the past to make the future better. And just like a football team doesn't stop playing after one game, a Scrum team doesn't stop after one sprint. They take what they've learned, plan out their next sprint, and get back to it. Just like in sports, the goal in Scrum is to continually improve and adapt, making each sprint or game better than the last.